guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're a returning subscriber, welcome back. If you are new, you're gonna love it here, so please subscribe. Today, as we can tell by the title, today is for my busy girlies that are work, school, things to do. So all my girlies that are stretched for time but still want to do something to their face to look a little put together, don't worry, I got you. Just keep watching. So I'm gonna break it down simple for you guys, as simple as I can. It's about 9 steps in my routine, and it may seem like a lot of steps, but I'm telling you, this routine takes me 7 minutes tops. So these are very short steps. We're just gonna go right through them. First step, you guys, is the brows, okay? I always start off with brows first because to me it makes me move a little quicker. What I use is the Morphe brow pencil, and this is in shade Java. Guys, so I got my hair pinned up to the side so you can see how I do my brows in a quick way, okay? This is not 10-minute brows. This is like, I do my brows in under a minute tops. So what I'm taking first is that spoolie in, and I'm brushing my brow hairs up, okay? And my brows are not done, okay? So bear with me, but I'm brushing those brow hairs up. Okay, so once we brush them up, I'm gonna take the pencil in, and I do a line at the bottom. So I'll show you. So I'll do one little line at the bottom, but I start midpoint because this part of my brow is already full. What I do next is I line the top of my brow, okay? Just to further define the arch. So look, don't complicate it. I start right here in the midpoint, and what I'm doing is just lining the top, okay? Just a little line, very light strokes. Next step, once you line the top, the bottom, you're just gonna fill in those little sparse areas that just where it looks like it needs to be hair at. You're just gonna draw fake hairs, okay? That's the best way I could describe it. But you just wanna make it look like hair strokes. So basically here is where I kinda need here. You can kind of see that. I don't know if you guys can see at the top of my brow, it's a little sparse. So I'm taking that pencil and I'm just going like very light, just hair strokes. What I'm doing now is taking some concealer. So if it's an everyday 5-minute look, I'm taking a concealer shade that is really close to my skin tone. This is the Juvia's Place concealer. I am Magic Concealer in shade number 9. It's very close to my skin tone. So I don't really want a highlighted brow, you know, on my just everyday days because I'm not doing the whole shebang, you know. So I'm taking some close to my skin tone, and we're just gonna like highlight our brows. So we're just gonna go under with a sharp concealer brush and go right under where we put that line. And you guys, I want to turn this into a whole brow tutorial. So if you want a really detailed brow tutorial, I got you, okay? We're just going to move right along. I am buffing that concealer into my skin, okay? All right, guys, step number 1 is complete. We're moving on to step number 2. Number 2 is the eye makeup or eyeliner. This is optional. Usually people don't wear eyeliner every day. Me, I feel like I need eyeliner daily, okay? It brings out my eyes in such a pretty way, and I need my eyeliner, your liner. Steady hand is the key. I don't have a steady hand, so I really have to concentrate. I literally cannot talk and do liner at the same time. I'm gonna try to show you all. Well, let me shut up. It's amazing. Just like that, okay? I don't know if you guys can tell the difference or not, but it's on there. All right, guys, so next step, after I have my liner on, I'm going in with some lashes here. These are the Kiss Lash Couture lashes in little black dress. All right, guys, lashes are applied. We're moving on to step number 4. We are done with brows and eyes. We're moving on to skin. You don't want to skip, okay? I don't care if you have oily skin. You do not want to skip moisturizing your skin, okay? Moisturizer I just purchased this Charlotte Tilbury magic cream, guys. This stuff is very expensive, okay? And I bought it because I wanted to see what the hype is all about. I heard it's very good, very moisturizing. You don't have to use this, okay? Listen, Pond's always a staple. You can get this for $7 at Walgreens. It works great for me, okay? So you don't want to skip moisturizer. I'm gonna put this on our skin and just like the T-zone area, here. And guys, I haven't really formed an opinion about this moisturizer yet. I used it once before, but I just rub this in. And moisturizer just makes sure the makeup comes on very smooth, okay? You don't want to put makeup on a moisturized skin. Even when you're in a rush, it is very important to moisturize, prime. All right, skin is moisturized. Moving on to step number 5, which is primer, okay? We are using the e.l.f. Power Grip Primer today. I am just going to put this, I'm not putting it everywhere because I'm not putting makeup everywhere today. I'm just going to put it on my cheeks, a little bit on my forehead, and we are done with that, okay? So literally here, here, and here. All right, and then just like the moisturizer, I'm just rubbing that in. I'm just rubbing this in. Oh, here is that. All right, guys, halfway through, we are almost done. You're doing great, okay? Step number 6, it is concealer, okay? And we're not doing any foundation for a 5-minute look, 5 to 7 minute look. I don't have time personally for all of that. So we're going to have a concealer, okay? You want to pick a concealer very close to your skin tone. I would say maybe one shade your skin tone or one shade lighter, okay? This is Juvia's Place Concealer in shade number 9, the same concealer I use to outline my brows. We're using this, okay? And you are placing this on the areas of your face that you want to kind of blemish a little bit. You kind of want to hide your dark spots. Like I have dark spots under my eyes, so I'll put it under there. I have some dark spots around my mouth, so I'll put it there. You can put it on your forehead. Necessarily every day, I don't put it on my forehead. So what I do, right under my eyes, because I have dark spots there. So here, I usually do like an upside down, not triangle, but here. So I'll put a little here. I'll put a little bit on my outer eye area, just to kind of highlight. And I don't know if you can tell or see on camera, I do have some dark spots around my mouth that I like to cover up. So basically the idea is wherever you have like dark spots you want to conceal, that is wherever the concealer can go, okay? I usually do a little bit under my nose, right here where I have some darkness, okay? I don't do much. And that is about it for me. So here, if you guys can see, this is where my concealer placement is every day. Okay, and so what I'll do, I'll let that sit for... All right, guys, so we're gonna blend this out with a concealer brush that I love to use, okay? It's the Real Technique setting brush. I'm just taking this and blending out the edges. I probably let this sit way longer than I should have, but we're gonna blend this out. I usually start with the areas on my mouth first, and I kind of let that under eye sit a little bit. So we're just blending this out in tapping motions. And you're just kind of tapping this. And the idea is just to kind of, it's supposed to be a skin-like type of look. So that's why we're using the concealer shade that is close to our skin tone, or even our skin tone, because it's just supposed to be like a nice little glow is what I like to do my little everyday makeup looks like. So we just blend that out, tapping motions. Usually all this stuff takes me like 1 minute to blend. I'll be going so fast in the morning. Once you get your routine and you get used to doing it, you'll be boom bam, you know. Doesn't take long. Shouldn't take long. Okay, so once we blend that out, you want to blend this out very thoroughly. It should blend into the skin because it's not too light. All right, guys, so step number 7, it is to set that concealer that we put down, okay? So everything with makeup, every time you put a cream down, you have to set it with the powder, okay? So the powder we're using, the difference that you would do in my everyday makeup look is that I'm using a darker powder, okay? Since we went in with a concealer that is kind of our skin tone, you don't want to set with the translucent powder. That's going to make it look starchy and you're going to look like a ghost, okay? So for my dark skin girls, I would go in with the translucent medium deep powder from Laura Mercier. The shade is kind of like my skin tone, so it's going to set that concealer to, you know, just look skin-like, okay? If you're lighter skin, you can go in with the translucent, you know, like a lighter powder. You just want to make sure the powder is the same shade as your skin tone, okay? I'm going to take a little bit in the cap, okay? I'm going to pour a little bit in the cap. So what I'm going to do before I set, you always want to make sure your creases are blended out. So before I go in with that powder, I'm just going right under my eyes and just patting all those creasy. I have very creasy under eyes, guys, so always go and make sure. So once everything is nice and blended out, you're going to take that powder. I'm taking another Real Technique setting brush. We're going to dip into that powder. Always tap off the excess, okay? And we're going to straight and putting this powder in all the areas that we put that concealer, okay? So first I'm going to do under the eyes. You're just lightly putting a little bit of powder. This other side, and you want to have a light hand with the powder, you guys. This stuff can make you look real cakey, so always tap off that excess. Dip, tap. Okay, so we're going to put, just setting this where we put that powder.
It makes anyone want to get up and get their knees going. Gotta get them pumping.
Alright, and then I'm gonna do those sides of the mouth that I put the concealer at. Next step is bronzer, you guys, okay? Bronzer is just used to bring some depth into the face. It kind of makes those those areas where we put the concealer to stand out, okay? It's optional. You could just leave it here and just put like your lip on and you could go. I kind of put the bronzer, kind of, you know, just brings me out just a little bit more. For those of us that like that. So what I'm gonna do is I've been in between bronzers lately. This has been one of my favorites. This is the Mented bronzer in Yacht Life. I love this bronzer. It gives kind of a warm, like, I love the warm undertone. So I'm gonna take this and I'm taking a angle brush and we're just gonna put this in the areas, our cheekbones, around like our temple area, just to kind of add some dimension in our face, okay? Little shadow. So what I do is I smile, put it right on my cheekbone, a little bit on my temple area, okay, and then we're gonna do the other side. I'm gonna just take a little bit on my brush, my angle brush, and right where your cheekbone is, I kind of go from my ear, so right where here, my tragus in my ear, I'm just following that line down. That's how I know where to apply bronzer. Okay, so I'm just doing the other side. All right, guys, next step is our lip combo, okay? You can do any lip combo. I usually do, when I'm everyday, guys, I just do a clear lip, guys, like my little Beauty Supply clear gloss, and I'll go in with a lip liner. around that, okay? That's just my work lip. But you can go in, listen, feel free going with the pink, with a nude, whatever you want to do. So I'm going in with, this is my favorite lip liner, you guys. Oh my God. This is Morphe Trendsetter. It is the perfect lip liner for, listen, for any skin tone, but for kind of medium to dark skin tones. Just gonna line my lips. And then I am going to apply my clear, listen, Beauty Supply gloss. It still eats, okay? Still eats. And we're just gonna put this right in the center. What I like to do for my last step is I like to go in with some eyeliner, some on my waterline, and then some bottom mascara. To me, a look is not complete if you don't have bottom mascara. So I always go in with those two. So I'm going in with the ColourPop eyeliner and Sunnyvale. This is a brown gel liner. I usually like to go brown. Lately, I have not been feeling black because black is just, to me, for me, my face, I haven't been liking it because it's too harsh. So I go in with this brown one. I just go put this in my waterline. And I'm taking that same Lash Sensational mascara and we're putting this right on our bottom lashes, okay? And bottom lashes, like, you have got to do bottom. If you don't do bottom mascara on your bottom lashes, you need to start because it just adds so much. It's such a small step, but it adds so much to the finished look.
Music is powerful, man. It speaks to a primal pit in our brains.
I should spray my face first, but it's okay.
It makes anyone want to get up and get their knees going. Gotta get them pumping.
Okay, guys. Last thing I did, I know my camera cut off because my battery had died, but last thing you want to do is set everything in place. I'm taking my Morphe Continuous Setting Mist and I'm just spraying this, okay? Just kind of give it a good shake and you're going to spray. And it's going to lock everything in place for the rest of the day, okay? Last step that I like to do is optional. I'll take a little highlighter. I'm taking my MAC Gold Deposit highlighter. I'm just putting a little bit on my nose just to kind of give me a little glow. You know, if you don't like this, you don't have to, but I do it. And that is it, honey. Just like that. Just a little bit on my nose. I'll go a little bit down the nose. Okay, guys, so that is the finished look, okay? This is my everyday go-to 5 to 7 minute glam, okay? It works for me. I hope you guys learned something, your routine every day to help yourself. But thank you guys for watching. If you like this video, please give me a like and a thumbs up, and please subscribe if you want to see more. There's a lot more coming, so I'm excited, guys. So if you like what you saw today, please subscribe and I will see you guys next time. Bye.